Now in stage 4 we're going to be assembling and fitting the handlebars, but before we do that we need to tap the holes where we're going to be screwing the parts together. Now if you look closely, we're going to be tapping the 2 holes for the handlebar clamps, which are the uppers, and they're the ones that can be identified with the bolts, and on the lowers you've got a single hole here that needs to be tapped. So as before, take a screw, place that in the hole, and then just gently wind that in backwards and forwards like so until you've tapped each of the individual holes. Okay, now if it gets too tight, just ease it back, okay, and then once again backwards and forwards like so. And then do exactly the same for all the others. Okay, once you've done that, we're going to be fitting the upper and lower clamps. Okay, now notice the orientation of the handlebars, and the lower clamp goes and slots in like so, and then the upper fits over the top like so. Now take one of the screws that you used to thread it earlier and take a screwdriver, making sure that it's thin enough that it doesn't hit the top or the bottom of the part, just in case it damages it, takes the paint off. So make sure that the screwdriver you've got quite simply fits into that hole. Drop the other screw in. Once again, tighten that up, just nip that up like so. That's the first one done, and then once again take the other one, place that into position, take your upper, and then the 2 screws placing it in the hole like so. You have to bear with me. Place that, screw that down like so, just gently into position, and last but not least, drop that one in, and then tighten that one up. Don't over tighten them, just nip them up. Alright, and there you have both your upper and lower handlebar brackets fitted. Okay, next we're going to be fitting that to the dial assembly that we did earlier. Right, take the handlebar assembly and your speedo and tachometer dial assembly, and if you look very closely you'll notice that there's tiny little notches that have been taken out onto the side, which means that the handlebars will only drop in one way. Try them that way, they won't fit in. Going that way, they will fit in. Okay, so line those up, take one of your screws from earlier, and then tighten that into position, and you'll notice that by you tapping the holes earlier, as I showed you, everything goes together nice and easy. Once again, they are fiddly. If you want to use tweezers, you're more than welcome to use tweezers. Once again, and tighten that down, but do not over tighten. And there is your front handlebar assembly complete.